What they don't teach is that Haitians and Haiti made it possible.
Right.
And I thought, well, maybe because I wasn't paying attention, I was, working on my autograph or something. I don't know what, maybe, right? I don't know. I said, I don't remember that part. I remember Thomas Jefferson was the diplomat. And then as I started to go in through to Haiti, I was like, it's been omitted from our educational system.
Yeah.
So
we just talked about this on Higher Learning.
Yeah. Oh, you guys did?
That Napoleon wanted to reconstitute, you guys already did.
Yeah, right.
Napoleon wanted to reconstitute in the Americas, right?
Yep.
So he sent his brother-in-law, Leclerc, to Haiti to try to reinstitute slavery. Guess what the Haitians did? They kicked their again.
2,000 versus 20,000, whatever.
They had some help from yellow fever.
Yellow fever, But they burned the land and led them up into the mountains and got them.
Killed them again, right? There were some other countries that were obviously interested in weakening France and all of that stuff. But guess what then? Guess what happens then? Then Napoleon goes, you know what? I'm out of that. I don't want to do that anymore. Boom, sells the land to Jefferson. The people that were fighting for their independence and freedom in Haiti, those people who are legitimately, let's turn this into 154 Haiti. Legitimately the most overlooked group of freedom fighters in world history. You talk about history, think about how Jefferson and Thomas Paine and whomever else that was a framer are looked at as these revolutionary geniuses. But Toussaint and the rest of the people that beat white supremacy for their own freedom are erased in history. You can't make a movie about them. You can't get it greenlit. You can't get the money. You can't do nothing to tell the story.
You don't think that story will ever be told? Like Nat Turner's,
Well, you see what he got. What he got, Nate Parker got brutalized because of the Nat Turner story.
Unfairly. And so to me, look, that's why that man that y'all had on here, David Oyelowo, that's a great man. I think David misspoke when he was on the podcast. It's fine. That's a great man.
He's a good dude.
That's a great man.
No, he's fantastic.
He
feels a certain way still. I've talked to him. He still feels like he still has it's a stain on him. He's
love you, David. Let it go.
I'm like, Dave, we mess with you, dog. What you're doing with Nate Parker, with Mansa, you hire Black America. You are bridging people. And I keep talking about how you feel. Oh, man.
And even to what he does, just to speak to that, what he does in private, like the way he brings different folks from, within the entertainment, bringing us together. Come to my house.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
You know what I mean?
Once again, there's a way to talk about what was said and the glitch in what was said, but also in understanding that guy is a forward guy.
No doubt.
That's a great man. To put a pin in what I was saying about Haiti, Haitians, I love you. The reason why you can't get that story told is because white supremacy and white people lose. And then the addendum to that story is the purposeful immiseration of the Haitian people, which is a mascot for what has happened. What's happened in Haiti is what's happening in South Baton Rouge, and what's happening in the South Side of Chicago, and what's happening in parts of Jacksonville, and what's happening in the Congo, what happened all over the place. What's happening in Haiti and what's happened to those people since they dared and had the audacity to assert their freedom is what happens to any group, particularly of Black people, that has the audacity to stand up in equal humanity against their white enslavers, right? And so that is the reason why people have had problems. And Danny Glover wanted to do it for years.
About
the Haitian Revolution. Wanted to do it for years. There are probably some other things that are getting in the way, like can you shoot in Haiti? You're not gonna be able to shoot in the Dominican Republic, all of that stuff. But I'll let like Karen Civil and Wyclef and all of the other ambassadors that we have to Haiti really get into that, because I think it could be done. But the real reason why Hollywood wants to support that amazing story of American freedom is because it flies in the face of the order of the world as it exists today. And they've punished Haiti ever since. Right? But for me,
$22 billion in today's
absolutely. And played hot potato with their leaders, like expelled some of them, kidnapped leaders, all different types of stuff. Tell you how I look at it is there is no past.
What do you mean?
There are cycles. If you go back to 1961, 62, 63, and you listen to some of our greats talk, they talk about economic opportunity.
Yep.
They talk about police brutality.
Yep.
They talk about the vote.
Yep.
They talk about talk about equality.
The cycles, I get it.
We are talking about the same thing.
Same exactly.
And the reason why we are still talking about them is because that past that we are talking about cannot be properly adjudicated until it is accepted as reality. See, here's the deal. Everything that America has asked Black people to do, to be equal participants in America, Black people have done it.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So America said, go out and buy land. We went out and bought land. We own more land in 1905 than we own now. Right now, the top 5 landowners in this country own more land than all of Black Americans combined. You know, you got to know. So go out and establish economic hubs and centers. Forget about everybody else.
We did that.
Like, go out and establish it for yourself. We did it.
In Tulsa.
They
came and
firebombed it from the sky.
Tulsa.
Yes.
Not the Tulsa, the entire
even
Red
Philly.
Summit. Everywhere.
Yeah.
They said every time we've done it, white America said no.
Yep.
And when they couldn't get Tulsa with firebombs from the sky, they put a freeway through it with urban renewal.
That's right.
Everything that we've done, educate yourself.
Right.
Okay, so we go out, we establish the HBCUs, they defund the schools. There's a glitch in the matrix.
Word.
And so the reason why we keep like harping on history is because history is now.
There you go.
History is a man getting a knee on his neck for 8 minutes and 41 seconds a couple of years ago, and everybody else going out and telling us that that's not happening, right?
So let me ask this with respect to, because I agree.
Okay.
I 100% agree. Is there a world where we can still be able to look and see the history and continue to move forward?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You said no.
I said, because, nobody's wrong here.
No. We're trying to, it's a solution. We're trying to find that solution.
Because there's, you know how they say move on?
Yeah. I hate that.
The people that are telling us to move on are the ones that are still thinking back in the 1800s. That's why when people say, it's 2026, man. Well, you need to subtract that by 100. That's their mentality. It's 1926. So you're doing the same shit you've been doing, and they continue to do this. Just like with this president, I know racism's always been around, but look at how emboldened they are now. Really emboldened. They just executed a kid, shot him in the head 3 times the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the cops were there. They were the slave catchers. Yeah. They're doing the same. So it's like they're the ones that are behind. Everybody else is forward. Black people we're always thinking forward. Yeah. We're always trying to move forward. But these son of a always tapping you on the back to stop your progress. And this is not me saying, oh, I'm not going to continue to do our thing, because we're always thinking forward. Podcast, we're doing that. Right. But it's always, you're always like, yo, it's almost like tugging at you, white supremacy. Like, yo, give me the alone. So, you know what I'm saying?
You remember the movie, y'all saw Good Will Hunting?
Yes.
It's been a minute, but yeah.
You didn't see that? You don't let yourself feel, brother?
How you like them there, rappers? I got a number.
Yeah. So there's a scene in Good Will Hunting. So Will is he's sitting in the psychiatrist's office, and he's counting the seconds. He's a genius. So he can play as many games as he wants. He can throw you off the scent of him. You're just not as smart as him, right? And Will's breakthrough comes when Robin Williams' character hugs him and goes, "It's not your fault." Because remember, Will's been burned. He's been kicked out of group homes. He hugs him. He says, "It's not your fault." Over and over and over again. He says it until he breaks the man, till the man starts crying, till the man accepts. He goes, "Hey, it's not your fault. Yeah. It's not your fault." There are 2 differing narratives in America. One is that the condition of Black people in this country, but not just here, everywhere where Black people are, that it's a culture issue, that it's a problem with us, that we don't have the necessary wherewithal to govern ourselves. It's a lie.
A big lie.
And so, like, what I'm trying to say is the way that we move forward, the first thing that we do is we grab Black America, we grab Black people worldwide, we grab Black people wherever they're suffering right now. Right now, the UAE is sponsoring a genocide in Sudan. Yeah. So we let them know that this is not a you thing. Now, in order to do that, we have to have history and context. We have to let you know that there is a system and a tradition of white supremacy that in order for it in order to get the gold out of Africa, to get the diamonds out of Africa, to get the rare earth minerals out of Africa, y'all have to be savages because you don't treat civilized people like that.
At all.
You negotiate with civilized people. You rape savages. So when you ask the question about like why this is happening, the first thing that has to happen is an immense, like a continental education. But Akbar, they won't let us do it.
Continental education.
Without a doubt. Yeah, for sure.
That is.
They won't let us do
I'm
it.
telling you right.
And so
New drop. It's in 154 collection, embroidered mass shirt. We got the soccer jerseys in.
Gold.
You can see it. Come on, you know what you gotta do. 154africa.com. Go get it. Stop wasting time.
Look. 154. We all connected, baby. You already know. I'm talking 154. We bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like.